Alrighty, we are back for another episode today. We're chilling in the Cryo Chamber for now, but just checking out my water situation. We can put that in there, and then we can put that, I suppose, in there. Call that good. I think we have enough food and water. Alright, so what we're going to do this episode is something that we probably should have done a while ago. And that is to build a drone creation slash something in here. So that way, instead of taking my big ships after all of these little things to take out like a single gun and end up, getting almost destroyed in the process, why don't I just build a lot of just really, really crappy little drones that are really cheap, easy to make, and fly the drones out to all these things to take out the turrets. That way I can then go in with the Daedalus and then just take a defenseless station. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build it kind of in the middle here because it's a nice big open empty space. And we're going to extend out this piece here. Do I have interior plates? I do. Okay, good. So we're going to go and put on, let me get the T section in here. We're going to connect it in there. And then we're going to connect it over here. Which way is this going? That needs to go that way. Okay. And then we're also going to connect it in over here. And then this is also going to double as sort of like a radar tower because we are going to need a decent amount of range to get to some of these things. All right, so I suppose the next thing that we can do then is to move this over, or to move it towards the middle, I should say. I don't know how far this thing has to go, but we're just going to get it somewhat over to the correct area. And I need more interior plates. Okay. We still have not built the advanced, what is it? So the legendary production line, we have not completed that yet because we need more of the legendary parts and we can't get those without raiding stations. So that's kind of what brought about this whole thing. So what we need now is some interior plates. We can get rid of these maybe. Yeah, this is like all the way full, so I have to find something else to put these things into. I don't need that either. I am going to need probably a lot of plates. And we'll grab a few more of these. Maybe construction components. Those I don't need, so they can go there. Grab some more of those. And I think that will be good. All right, so. And then I think another outpost just popped in. So it's the one that's 14 kilometers away. That one is new. What is, and then I guess that was a Mayday, 8 kilometers away. All right. So let's bring this in and then bring this in. I can barely hear anything. Okay. So let's see. We're going to bring this in just a little bit more. All right. So this should be 1, 2, 3 away. That's 1, 2, 3 away as well. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, this one is 4 away. So the cool thing about 3D in any kind of environment like this is if you can line up the edge and look directly down it, no matter how far off in the distance you are, it's going to line up with this right here. So I can tell that this is 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks away from here. So I think I want to go 5. So I'm going to take this out. And then I'm going to take 2 out over here. And there is a reason for this, I promise. Okay, so that should be good. All right, so now if we go over here and look down the edge, we can see 5 blocks over there. So we're 5 blocks from the edge over here, and if we look down the edge here, 5 blocks. And then if we're over here looking down this edge, you can see 5 blocks again. Okay. So next thing that we're gonna do here is put in connectors. Now these will just be like for docking. So it's not gonna be like anything super fancy yet, and it's not gonna be my particular small grid docking solution thing, whatever you want to call it. At least not down here. Okay, and then we have to go into here and then put in the straights. And the straights will go into here. 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from here, we're going to put in a cross section. 4-way cross, there we go. And then we have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a corner on the 5th one. Okay, so if we go straight, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on this one we go with the curved, going upwards. All right, so then everything is connected through kind of all sides. And this also doubles as additional like redundancy for, you know, if in case one of these things gets blown up, we have redundancy across all of here, but now we also have redundancy across the middle. So if this side gets blown up and that side gets blown up, well, actually, we're still kind of screwed if that happens, but you kind of understand what I'm trying to say here. So, okay, so next thing is going to be to put in the connectors. And then that one can go there, and that one can go there. And then I don't think I want to make these completely level with the ground. So what I'm going to do instead, and I'm going to use heavy armor blocks for this. Actually, I need this. There we go. So I'm going to use half blocks, so that'll stick up about half a block off of there. And then this will give us the platform that our ship can kind of go onto. Now, these drones are not going to be super huge or anything like that. So I'm not really too worried about that. And then I'm going to do kind of like a curve right there for that. And then this has to get moved over here. And then that has to go here. Oh, and a cool thing just happened. I was watching Pandemic Playground's new video, and I noticed that my video was, or one of my videos anyways, was actually suggested on the right side of the screen on YouTube, so that was cool. I was not expecting that, and I think that's actually the first time that's happened, like, ever. So, pretty cool to see that. I don't know if that means that YouTube thinks that I'm doing something right, or if it thinks that I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. Or maybe I just have too many videos, which could also be the case. All right. And I think I've got over 300 videos just on this series out there. It's a lot. So if you've been following since chapter 1, you'll know that there's a lot of videos out here. Okay, so I think that is good there. Then let's see, we need to go 2 out, leave the corner. Yep, okay. And leave the corner, and we go into here. All right, so that should be our platforms, and then this is going to leave this area open for, well, we're going to have a building bay sort of like above this, and then we're going to have kind of like a control station above that with a big-ass radar dish on it. So it'll be definitely be interesting. All right, now we're gonna get a little creative, or at least I'm gonna attempt to get a little creative with how I connect these things. And kind of like just the basic overall look of this. So this may end up flopping, I may end up hating it completely, but it may end up being something that I'm okay with, which I would, you know, be okay with. So we'll do that. And then I would do an inverted curve here, but we don't have those in the game. And so by inverted curve, I mean, oh, and we don't have half blocks for that. Ew. So I guess I can't do that anyways. Oh man, I was actually kind of, yeah, we don't have anything in here for that. Okay, I mean, that's fine. We'll just do it like this. That can go there, and there, and there. All right, and then this should be the last one that we need. Okay, so we've got that, and now what I want to do here, how do I want to do this? So I kind of want to use columns. Oh, and something I should do right here. Well, no, because I'll have cargo access through these, so I don't need to do that. All right. See, I want to use the columns to go up, but if we have like flat edges versus round edges, like I don't know how that's gonna look. But maybe I just say I don't care how it looks and just do it anyways. Or something I could do, no, because that'll make it too thin inside. Okay, so we're gonna do this a little different, I think. So we're gonna take out these pieces here. And then keeping in mind that these are gonna be drones, so they're not gonna be huge or anything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put in this here. Apparently my energy is low. Do that one there, and we'll do that one there, and we'll do that one there. All right. I need a place to recharge out here. I mean, there's a few ways that I could do that, I suppose. Actually, this is going to be like a really, really stupid idea, but I'm going to do it anyways. So give me this back. And then I need a junction. Okay. Then we're going to drop down under here. And we're going to get our little cryo chamber. Like I said, this is a stupid idea. And we'll put it in there like that. But now we have a nice view of the planet. Like I said, this is really, really stupid, but I don't know. I'm okay with it. Definitely okay with this. All right, and then once we're done, oh, hey. So when you exit out of there, it actually sends you out there pretty quickly. But yeah, so that's a quick little recharge, I guess, space in here. Okay, so now here I can do something a little different, I think. And so we're just gonna block off this whole area here. And this just gives us a little bit of extra protection, kind of like in the center of this thing. And then I want to, still using the heavy armor though. Just kind of do this and just give it like a little tiny, 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 tiny bit of character. And then it also doubles as additional support, structural support anyways. Okay, spin the right way, please, thank you. Okay, so now from here we've got a decent, what is that over there? Transport tier 3, interesting. Okay, so now that I've got this kind of going off of a flat now, I'm not gonna feel quite so bad about using the columns. Oh, I didn't wanna do that. I wanna put you over here, I think. And then I wanna keep these. Oh, and I just remembered something. We are actually gonna have to replace this center block. So I suppose it's a good thing that I actually have that there, because we're gonna have to come up out of it, because I do want the control tower to be climate controlled, I guess. So that way we can actually go in there and breathe. Okay, I need interior plates. Okay, interior. Just grab a bunch. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. Now, the only bad thing about these columns is that they are not very strong. So if these things get taken out, not really going to be much I can do about it. Alright, so that can go there. And then that will allow some amount. Actually, let's go up 5. I think 5 will be a good number. So we'll go up 2 more here, and then we'll start branching off into the other parts of this tower. All right. So from here, we're gonna do junction here. And the reason for this is because this is gonna be our building level. So this is gonna be our large grid to small grid little things that I make. I don't think I need that many of them, but at the same time, it would be better to have them rather than not have them. And if I think about it, I don't need these ones, because the conversion from large grid to small grid does take a full block. So I needed to put something on the underside of that, which is where this is going to be, for that to work. So now we need to go into the straight again. Then we'll go out, yeah, probably just 2. I'm not going to go super crazy with this. Because once we get all of the other pieces on here, we are going to need a little bit more support. So, in the spirit of adding a little bit of flair, a little bit of design, not that it needs it, but how often do we do things just because it needs to be done, right? Okay, so then we'll do that, that, and that. And then, okay, so this one needs to go out 1 more. Okay. And then from here, I need this block here. All right, and then we're gonna make this go like this. Okay, and then all of the conversion will happen in here. Okay, so that goes there, and that goes there. And then, oops, wrong way. There we go. All right, so that should leave me enough room down below for things to get in there and dock as needed. Okay, so then from here, I think I want to go with something like this. So we're going to go in here like that. And then I'm going to need, I don't think we have a part that does this particular thing. No, I don't think we do. But I mean, that's fine. So the idea here is to make it sort of like that and then go out that way. But like I said, I don't think we have that, so I think I might just leave it like this. Once again, not... Oh, but then again, this takes up this block space, so I can't actually do that anyways. Okay. Was there... Yeah, something like this, right? Where it kind of like fits down. I mean, this isn't the right piece, obviously, but nah, I'm just gonna leave it as is, and it'll just be kind of like, it'll look a little weird, but it'll be fine. Okay, so next thing we need to do is nope, not cargo. We need rotors, advanced rotors in particular. Okay, so this can go there. I need the small thing on here. So add a small head and then lock the rotor. I almost said rock the loader. That would have been hilarious. Okay, and that can go there. And then we add in the small head and then we lock the rotor. Okay. And then we go in here, repeat the process. Rotor lock, there we go. And this can go off. I mean, I suppose I could, well, nah, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so, right, that needs to go on there. And if it seems like I'm hyper right now, I probably am. My stomach has actually started digesting all of the food, delicious food that I had for breakfast. And so it's probably getting like a massive sugar boost right now. Okay, so from here, we need a conveyor frame. Just one. And we need to do that on all sides. Okay, and then we need this corner piece to go up into there. Okay. And that can go like that. All right, now something that I can do here that I have not done before is instead of going up to a full block, I can go up to a half block. But do I want to do that or not? Well, actually, let me think about this. So if I go with a connector on here, that'll put me up above kind of like the place that I need to be as far as the connector goes. But then as far as the merger goes, I don't think we're going to be able to place it because we're going to be in the way of the big rotor there. So yeah, I don't think we can get away with just doing plate. So not block, but you know, just the thin little plates on here as the platform. I don't think we can get away with that. So if I do that, that puts us even with the top there. Okay, so we'll do that for each of these. And then I'll put a half block, large grid half block, and then see what I have to actually go up to. And then that's going to be in here. That is huge. Okay, so if you go here, now if I place that, yeah, we're going to have to go up a little bit more, I think. Well, hang on. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out in my head right now. Because I'm gonna have to go and create, I think, the actual platform first. That is definitely not the piece that I need. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay. So that'll go into the corners. What is that? An omong? Okay. Then we need to go into the 45s, and we'll build these off this way. Okay. Okay. Oh, and the reason why I'm going with the larger conveyor blocks here is because if I am building out here and I want to pull like large components, like a steel plate, for example, I need this larger thing for it to actually go through. Okay, so that is that. Now, let me see. Energy low, huh? Okay. Oh, hey. My stomach is telling me to eat more, apparently. Okay, so this is looking okay so far. Okay. Okay, so now we need the corner pieces to go here. Alrighty, and that can go there, that can go there. Alright, so then that will get us that. And then this will get us all of this, and then this will be these little building level, what do I call these things? They're not, I don't know what I want to call these things. Okay, so at this point, we need to make very, very sure that this is even with the top. So the way that we can do that is we put a connector. And I'm gonna need a bunch of these. And then we just make sure that we can build, well, like it just was. So see how I can build right here? That means that we are at the level of the top of the block, which means that we can build here, which is what we wanted. So we are good to go. Okay, and that can go there. That can go there, okay. And now, we need unable to place heavy block. Says who? All right. I could build it in the right place. Okay. I need this block again. I think this will work. All right. Okay, so the next thing that we need after that's done is a merge block. And then we'll put a projector over here. So that'll work there. I need more steel plates. Okay. And this is why I have the large conveyor there, so that way I can pull the plates out like that. It is very, very useful. And then I will put some 45 degrees on here as well, so it makes a nice transition onto, you know, this. But for now, I'm just placing the most important pieces on here, so that way I can actually start building as soon as I'm ready. All right. Probably be easier if I just walk around, right? Okay. And then the merge block can go there. All right. Oh, too far. Okay. More steel plate. Thank you. Good. Okay. So we've got these things started. They're not finished yet, but at least they're covering up most of the inside parts here, which is good. And we can actually start building off of these once we are ready. Okay, so now we need to build the actual control tower. And let's see, I need a straight going up, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm gonna throw a vent on here. And then a large block, large heavy block, I should say, going around. All right. Okay, so we'll go out one more, but not on the corners. So let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then we'll put some 45s as soon as the game stops freezing to go there. Okay, so this is going to be our platform, and now we need to put in some additional supports. So we're going to put in some more of these columns because I like the columns. And we're just going to go up 4 with these, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then from here, we're going to put in solid blocks on top of here. And then for a tiny, 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 tiny bit of greebling. Greeble? I think it's greeble. We're gonna go like that. Okay. Yeah, we'll go out here as well. And then from here, go out. And then I just realized that I might actually need more than just the vent at the bottom, because we have to get in here somehow. And I do want to put in a depressurization chamber so I don't actually lose anything, but at the same time, with those oxygen farms, we pretty much have an unlimited supply of oxygen. So I'm not really that worried about it. And then over here in the corner, we'll put in these pieces. So yeah, just the tiniest, tiny amount of greebling just to give it a little bit of character. And so then this is kind of the basis of our tower. And then up here is going to be kind of like a big dome type thing. With a very large antenna at the top, broadcasting 50 kilometers out, I suppose, would be good. All right, so now I get to figure out how I want to do this. So if I just put this there and leave it, I mean, I think that should be fine. Something I can do, actually, is put planters kind of around the side. And I understand that this is going to be using up space, which, you know, I could use for something else, I suppose. But I think for now that'll be fine. And then also, I think if we go into here, we have this little freight one which can fit in the corner, which kind of adds a little, I don't know, something to it. So it kind of just completes the square, I guess. And we can just leave that open, honestly. Like, that doesn't even need to have a catwalk plate over it. I mean, I could put one in there. But, I don't know. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, that's fine. We'll keep it. Okay, so next thing that we want to do is build up here, and I'm not going to make this like super huge or anything like that, so we're just going to go up one, just on the corners here, and then we're going to use glass to fill out all the rest and to make the dome, and then we'll figure out, I don't know, structure once we're done with that, I guess. Okay, so what would be the next thing that I would need then? Probably this piece on here. All right, and now we have to figure out what we want to do for the middle. Now I could just make this like a simple square dome. Now I know domes are meant to be, you know, circular, but by square I mean like it's just going to have 4 sides, but then it'll curve up towards the middle, I guess. That might be the best way to do it, but I have to see what the blocks allow me. So And then also, I think I want to make sure that the glass is on the outside. So what we're going to do after we recharge, and then remember to turn the jetpack on as soon as you exit. Jetpack on, good to go. All right. So we have our first platform for storage, we have our second platform for building, we have our third platform for control. Okay, so what I want to do here is figure out a color. I'm thinking red. Then again, blue would look kind of nice too. Yeah, I think blue against the gray would be nice. So we're going to go with that. And then we're going to go into the Sparks of the Future and grab these pieces. And we're going to put all of these down here. Now it's just a very light splash of blue. So it's not really, you know, changing anything too much. But what this is going to do is it will allow me to build the windows on the outside. So that way that leaves me all of the pieces, like all of this block space in there, it leaves me all of that to use. Yeah, like I said, it's just a little tiny splash of color. And I'm gonna need girders. Let's see, girder. Grab a few of these, probably gonna need some more plates. Maybe some of these. That'll work. All right. So now we go with the windows. And we do not want to do those in blue. So we'll go back to this color. And then we want to put them out here like that. And then you can see that this isn't using up that block space. It's using up the outside block space. So I definitely want to go with that because that allows me to get more decorative on the inside. And this will also allow for a really good view outside. Okay, so now we go with these pieces, which are then going to be occupying the block space just above that. 2, 3, 4, 5. That did not go in the right spot. I need girders. Am I out of girders again? Okay. Girder. Grab another 30. And there's a dog outside. And my stomach just made a very strange sound. Okay. Alright, so we'll go like this. Okay. So that'll do for that. And then for the next spot inside, and actually I might need to get rid of these little tiny containers because I think I'm gonna have to build this a little differently because I'm gonna need a structure going up in the middle to actually hold up the glass I'm gonna put up there because I can't build off of this corner. I have to have something in the block space here in order to build on top of that. So, what do we have? Do we have anything that resides in a corner and is very, very thin? I think the answer to that is no. I mean, I could use the little 8th corner as, you know, something, See, I would like this if it was just like in a corner, because that would look really, really nice, but this is centered on the blocks, so that's not going to work. Yeah, I don't think they've got anything reinforced concrete. But I mean, this is what I would be using, is a half block slope. And then this is all the tiered stuff. Yeah, there's not really much I can do here. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, so what we'll do then is go with, and then everything is heavy armor here anyways, so we're just gonna keep up with that. And then I need to use this. That looks so bad though. But I need something, and this is the only thing that I can get in there. So that's what we're gonna go with. And I could always like color those a different color if I really, really wanted to. That can go there and there. Okay. So now, what I need to do is build up a central structure that will go kind of in the middle. All right. So we've got something at least. I really want to put a light in there. But let me see. So if that goes up 1, 2 blocks, I'm going to need something solid to connect to, which is not going to work. Okay, so then what I need to do, how do I even do that? I suppose a better question is, can I even do that? Okay, so let's see what we have in here. Is that going to work for what I want to do here? So if I go with, let's see, that's a 45. Okay, so I need this to go in here like that. No, that's not how I need that to go in there. Okay, what if I go, no, that's not going to work either. So what I need, and I don't know if I have the block for it. I don't think I do. Oh, I know, that's the block. Yeah, okay. So this is the block that I need. And hopefully this works out the way that I'm hoping it will. Okay, so now we go with the 2x1 sloped window. So that'll be this guy. And then we can put this in here. Of course, that's not going to let me do that. Nope. Nope. This is dumb. Okay, then I need to go back into this piece, heavy. And then I need to get, no, not that one. I mean, that's basically what I need, I suppose. And I think that's the only way that I'm going to be able to do this. So we will put this in here. Just a tiny bit of fanciness going on here, not too much. Okay, so now I should be able to place these in here. So that'll give us a little bit of a skylight. And those are meteors that they are shooting down. Okay, so then that is in there like that, the way that we want. Okay. And now I need to put in a full block in here because I need to put a light on the bottom of it. And then on top of here, we'll do a rotor and a hinge. And then we'll do the radar dish. Antenna, this guy. Is that on there right? I think that's on there right. Okay, so we're gonna move this down, or up I should say, to 45. And then we're gonna spin this around extremely slowly. Yep, that'll work. Okay, and then I need to put in a little bit of additional protection. So we'll get these heavy armor plates in here to sort of give this just a little bit of protection. And then we have room there, good. All right, so that goes there. And now we have our very, very, very large radar dish. 5,000 meters. Can we go 50,000? Yes, we can. Okay, so that is now good for 50 kilometers out. So we should be able to control our drones way, 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 way out there. All right, and now for this little under piece here, we can put in more of these things on the underside. All right, and now we should be pressurizing once these are built. Yep, there we go. Okay, so now that we have it nice and warm in here, oh hey, I can actually go through that. Okay, good. We're gonna depressurize. Not that I'm gonna be able to get all of that in there, I don't think. Oh, okay, I did. All right, so next thing that we need is a couple ways in and out of here. All right, so how do we want to do this? Apparently my energy is low again. Where are we at? 54 minutes? I think that's pretty good. Building this entire tower in 54 minutes is pretty good. Okay. Good to go. All right, and then I might add more protection under here, maybe. Maybe not. I mean, I think that might be okay. But this is what we've got so far. I think that looks pretty good. And then we're just gonna have just a shit ton of like little tiny drones out through here. We might have like a little miner drone. We might have a fighter drone. I mean, we could have any number of drones, I suppose. And then looking at this from the underside. Now it would be really, really cool if I could have alternated this, like had these, instead of being at the 90s, have these be at the 45s, but the blocks don't let me build that way. At least not in a way that would make things easy, so. Okay, and then that is what that looks like, which I am okay with. I might put some glass in there to kind of give that central column a little bit of protection. And again, doesn't really need it, I suppose. It is armored. But yeah, and that's what we got. And then we have to figure out what we're going to do for entrance and exit door. We're going to go with this offset door, I think. We'll put that here, and then we'll also put one there. And then we'll do the same thing over here on this side. And I need to make sure that this thing is not set up as an airlock. So, well, no, I think we can actually make this an airlock. I think that'll be fine. Okay, so now what we need to do is build around the edges. Trying to think of how the glass is gonna react with that, and my guess is it's not gonna like it. So we'll do this here, and we'll do that there. And these doors are broken right now anyways, so, all right. And that can go there, and then that can go there, and that can go there. And then this one can go there. What are we shooting at? Oh, hey, it's a drone. Okay. I mean, we did put a big-ass antenna on here and had it broadcast out to the world, so. Oh, and that thing is really, really close. Whatever that is. It's like flying in gravity. Like, why are you flying in gravity? I hope you fall to your death. Okay, so what I was thinking here is how this is going to react. And I think I'm going to have to take this out and then replace this with a 45 here. And of course I'm out of steel plate. Well, if you don't mind, I would like some more. That'll work. Okay. Okay, so this thing needs to be said that you are not an airlock. And then so that'll be good there. And then this is not going to be extremely efficient as far as losing atmosphere in here, but I don't think I'm going to be spending a lot of time in here, so I don't think it'll really matter that much. And then in an emergency, if I have no access to any kind of oxygen, I can run in here real quick. Is that another drone? No airlock. What are you shooting at? That was another drone. Okay. The debris is coming in. So that is one good thing about having the antenna here, is all that debris, I will, or should, be able to take all of that apart and then use the parts for getting other things. I'm just hoping that it doesn't do too much damage as it crashes into things. Okay, so, okay, I need to go with the 45 here, okay. And then I need to go with 45 here. And then I'm going to go with a 2x1 tip there. And then we'll call that good. Okay. And then you can turn on. And then you can turn on. And then you can turn on. And you can turn on. Okay. So now that should be set for everything in here. We do have nice little skylights in here. I think generally speaking, it looks decent. And so now what we need is a control seat, and we're gonna do a couple of them. So like this control seat looks out on this side, and then this control seat looks out over here on this side, and then we're gonna need some programmable blocks to act as servers. So these are purely, okay, you need to go on there, purely there for aesthetic reasons. And then we'll do another set over here. Okay, so that'll work. And let me see. I mean, having a bathroom up here probably would be a good idea. But what would be the best way to do that? I mean, I could build it under the floor. And then we're gonna do like a couch, like a corner couch. Just that way, if it's a really boring time and you don't want to be sitting in the control seat the entire time, you can just kind of take a little break. I'll put that over there. We can't put anything in there, which is fine. Let's see, what else can we put in here? Weapon rack, in case we have drones coming in and they're being crazy. So we'll put that over there, and then over here we'll put some shelves. So that'll be decorative, yeah, lockers, there we go. I think that's the way that goes, yep. Okay, so then that uses up this block space, we have that block space used up. We can put in some of these little fancy cargo things. So like this one, we'll just kind of stack over here by the servers because no one's really paying attention to stuff, and they're just kind of leaving stuff all over the place. Over here, we'll do, I don't know, we'll do like a little one, I suppose. Just kind of put that over there in the corner. What else can we do? So if I do, okay, just go with me here. Okay, so if I am going this way, okay, good, we have that. All right, so then if I put the bathroom, actually we could do a number of things in here. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is put in some stairs. So that will allow us to kind of go in and out from down here. And then we're going to do passages. And then we'll have a bathroom here. Okay. Because, you know, when you gotta go, right? So that'll go there, and then around the corner here, okay, so then we're gonna need some passageways in here, and then I'm thinking about, I mean, having a shower would be good. Right? And then depending on how I do this, because I mean we have blocks under all of these, so, and that was part of the greebling, which actually ended up working out quite well. So we'll put the shower in here. like that, and that does have a top on it. Okay, and then we'll leave that corner open, and then we'll do a bed here, I think, and then we'll do a bed here. Wait, no. Yes? Yes, right here. Okay, and then we have blocks all under here, which is good. And then, okay, so first bed, put in there. I'll put this one over here. And then I'll do a light, probably, no, I can't do it there. I'm not gonna be able to do it anywhere in here, actually. Passage. Let me just grab the whole thing. That'll be easier. A three-way junction, which is what we need here. And we also need that here. And then this needs to be a corner. There we go. And then that can go there. And then over here, we're going to need a three-way junction to separate that all out. Okay, so now we have bathroom, shower if you need it. And then we can come up here, and then all of this still has blocks, like solid blocks that we can walk on. So I think I'm okay with that. Now I can just sit here. Another thing that might be good to have. Well, I mean, I suppose we don't really need it though, do we? And then if we, I mean, I'm just gonna have that in there, but I don't think I'm gonna turn it on yet. Or should I? Yeah, let's turn it on. Okay. So this will be a pressurized area. And then this is gonna need railing, but that's being used up over there. So I mean, I could just leave it as is, I think. I think that would probably work. And then we have a bed. We can sit here, regenerate if needed. The only thing that we cannot do is get our hydrogen back up, which I think is going to be fine. And then we have access directly to the vent here if we need it. And then we have, is that supposed to be like crooked like that? Oh, I put it in there wrong. That's why. Okay, so freight 3 is supposed to have a little piece on top. So that is supposed to be in there like that. There we go. So that'll work. We have our control station there. Another control station here. I want to put in a little bar. Or maybe a kitchen vending machine? No, a dispenser. Yeah, because, I mean, you're going to want your Clang Cola and your Cosmic Coffee when you're out here, right? So we definitely need to have that here. And then we could do, what could we do? We have lockers, servers. So something I could do here for the server is if I do text and images, and then we edit the text, and then something like that, and then, I don't know, something like that, and we'll just do that again, call that good. We'll put this at 3.5, 0, 0, 200. Yeah. That looks a little dumb, honestly. Okay, let's not do that. I mean, it gets the point across, but I don't think that's really what we want. Let me see. Store charts. We could do charts. Adding that in there. Yeah, that looks more like a server, right? And then this one, we will have this analyze the weather, maybe? So if we change this to text and images, oh wait, no, we probably want script. And then we go to weather, okay. So that'll be good. That'll tell us what the weather is. And then these ones over here, because they're blocked up, they're going to be less important. What do we want? Oh, actually, no, let's do script over here too. We'll do that. That'll just give us kind of like a nice little readout. And then over here, actually, can I change the color of this? Ooh, I can, good. So we're going to change the background to straight up black. And then this will be 0, this will be 0, this will be 200. There we go. That's more like it. And then this over here, we'll change this to be black and green as well. So 0, 0, 0, 0, and 200. That does not look like it is green. There we go, just updated. Okay, this we'll keep as colored. And then over here we can put in, let's see what other scripts we have. Digital clock, analog clock. Yeah, go with that. And once again, this has to be 0, 0, 0, 0, 200. There we go. So time, hydrogen, power. I don't know why that says 0, because that's wrong, obviously. But it's whatever. Let's see. So that weather is clear. I mean, not that I'm expecting anything other than clear weather up in space, but then we have our little graphs. And then this one, I think I'm going to have change between graphs. So we're going to add another couple images on here. So we have charts. Trade, I think that's a good one. And then we'll change the interval every 1.5 seconds. And then we'll go through all of these graphs, I suppose. Just to kind of make things a little bit interesting. That'll work. Okay. What is that one? I think we put in one that's not supposed to be in there. Okay. Trade. No, this one we don't need. Remove. Okay. I thought that was going to be like a stock bar type thing, but apparently not. So that's what we have there. We have 3 rating outposts. No, we have 2 outposts, 1 station. Okay. All right, so what else can we put in here that we don't need? So we have our little rest areas. We could put in a bar maybe? Let me see. I think that's in... Okay, come on, stop freezing, please. Thank you. Was that in Sparks of the Future or was that in a different one? I don't remember. I thought it was in Decorative though. Bar? No, not bat. I need bar. There we go. And we'll do a little corner counter here. That'll go there. Okay, so that'll work. And we can put in some more plants, I suppose, in some of these other places, just to kind of spruce the place up a little bit. Okay, so that space is claimed. We can put some plants in over here as well. That has our dispenser. We have our servers. Little clutter in here, so I think this is okay. And then if we need our Clang Cola, or if we need our Cosmic Coffee, we can get them from there, but if not, we can go over here to the dispenser and figure out what we need here. So what else do we have? Tomato seeds? I can buy tomato seeds? Oh, hey. Okay. I can buy water packets too? What? I can buy food? I had no idea that all this stuff was even in here. So yeah, there's definitely a reason to have this in here then. Okay. Good to go. And then when it's time to relax, and then also, should I do, what do I have for railing? Yeah, that's gonna look terrible. Okay, I think I can make this work. So we're gonna take out this plant. Sorry, plant. And then we're gonna put this into here like this. And then I need the other rail, which is gonna be this guy, to be in this block space. There we go. And now we can get down into here, although having this like that makes that kind of irrelevant. Is there anything that I can put in there that's sort of decorative, that takes up a full block, that doesn't actually do anything? I wonder if I can put a jukebox in there. I can. It doesn't take up the whole block, so I can't really do that. I could do a console block in here and then have it throw up a projection as soon as the thing wants to. No, it's not gonna let me do that. Well, that sucks. Why? I guess it doesn't bond on the sides. It only bonds on the bottom. Well, that sucks, because that would have been nice to have in there. That would have been like real nice. But I guess we can't do that. Okay, so what else can we do? And we are at 1 hour and 17 minutes, so we are way over our time. Let's see. Let's see, wasteland blocks. Can we put anything? No, there's not really much in there. Sparks of the future. No, there's not really much in there either. Warfare. What is this? An embrasure? Interesting. Can I put that in there sideways? I can. Okay, so that kind of looks like a little walled area, I guess, right? So I guess we can kind of do that. And then I want to put a bright ass light up in here. So we'll do one of these interior lights because they are the brightest. Okay. And then we'll make this go to 240. I forgot what it was. Is it 249 and then 231? Yeah, I think that was it. And then we're gonna bump this out to the max, and that should light up this whole area. So if I turn off my light now, as soon as the game wants to unfreeze, thank you. So yeah, and then you can't really see kind of what's down there. I mean, unless you're up here, so I think that actually works. And then we have shower, bathroom, couple of beds, in case you need some R&R. We can monitor some things within the system. We can keep track of the time as needed. Dispensers, we have checking the weather. We have this one doing all sorts of analysis on whatever. We also have our ways out, storage, rest areas. So yeah, I think this will be good for in here. Then we have a nice view kind of on all sides. So when you're sitting in here, you can see, like, you have a really good view of pretty much everything out here. So I'm kind of okay with that. And it'll be the same thing over here. All right, and then when we're done, we just hop out here, and I don't even know if that vented anything. But yeah, so that's our way in and out. That's what it looks like from the outside. And that's gonna be where we build our drones. So that's what we've got so far. I feel like I need some additional structure here in the middle. I'll think about that some other time. For now, this is good to go. So we can start using this pretty much right away. Projectors will be up here for building small grid ships, small grid drones really. And then this will be just placement of the drones whenever we're not using them. And then we can also use this as placement as well. So at any given time, we can have 8 different drones, or just regular, pilotable small grid ships. We can do that. I don't think those are big enough to fit this guy in there. See, that's 10 blocks out to the side. I mean, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, that's not going to fit. Okay. It won't fit, but good effort, I suppose. And then we have like a little walkway through here. And then also, I feel like I should put some railings in here. So maybe I'll do that before I go. So we'll do some diagonal railings, if it will let me. Oh, those are half blocks, so I can't do that. Okay, that's fine. And we have our jetpacks out here anyways, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, so this is our little tower right here. We have our dish just kind of doing its little spinny thing very, very slowly, which is kind of what I wanted. And this feels like it needs a bit more structure. Yeah, I'll leave it. It'll be fine. But yeah, so that's what we got in this episode. We have built ourselves a drone/antenna tower. And that's what I got so far. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you have any comments, or if you want to, suggest things that maybe I haven't thought of, leave them in the comments. I'd be happy to read them. Yeah, so I guess until next time, next one we're probably going to be making some little drones, and then we'll start going after some of these outposts and, just blowing shit up. So should hopefully be a little bit more interesting. I mean, hopefully this one was interesting, but I did go kind of fast here. So yeah, that's all I got. Hopefully you'll join me for the next one, and I will see you then. Have a good one.